Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra, and today we're switching out my Franklin Classic for July into this beautiful new Laura binder. So you guys, I did a haul on my Franklin stuff. I'll link that video for you if you want to check out the haul. This is where I got this binder. And today's technically a little backstory. Was supposed to be, actually yesterday, it was supposed to be the compact video. So I have been waiting for the July Jane's Agenda subbox as well as the Coastal Escape theme from Planners Anonymous. Neither of them have come in the mail, and they are not going to be coming anytime soon. I think the Coastal Escape said it would be coming on the 30th, and today I'm filming as the 28th. The 30th is Friday, and we have plans to go to Red Deer. So originally we were going to leave for Red Deer on Friday because Chad has Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. But we decided to go to karaoke because my mom offered, well, she didn't offer, I asked her to babysit because Chad hasn't been to karaoke in a while, and this is like the only time he can go because he's got like a 4-day weekend. Usually all of the stat holidays, they make him take off. So with that being said, we are going to do the classic today, and then I'm going to probably do the compact right after if my baby and my daughter sleep properly, if they continue sleeping. I still woke up early, not as early today as I usually do at 5. It was closer to 6:30, but I still can get a head start before everybody wakes up. My son went to my mom's, and that's the story there. So this is my binder that I'm currently in. This is the Sky Blue Olivia, and she is jam-packed, you guys. Like, I do not want to like force this binder. Like, it's the same size, okay? The same size binder, you guys. 1.5-inch rings. I have switched both of them out for that. But I'm going to show all the goodness that's inside this one because I have not shared it yet. So the only reason I feel good about going ahead and doing this setup is because you guys, I was watching Marsha, right? I was watching Marsha from Buy Sell Plan, and she was doing what's called junk journaling in her planner. So she was doing kind of a combination of junk journaling meets planner, and I was like, you know what? I need to check out these papers. I like that idea. I like how she flips her tabs. It just sounds, everything in her video sounds so amazing. I like how like it sounds when she turns the pages, right? And not that I want to be a copycat. I really don't. But I wanted to just check it out and see if I liked it. And I do like it. Of course, my themes are going to be completely different because I love different colors. I've got a different binder. I do like pink, and actually pink might be the way I go for August, and when we get there I'll explain why. But for July, yeah, Coastal Escape. It was supposed to be, the original idea was Coastal Escape. It was like a beach themed kit type thing. I've got some ideas in here that I need to talk it over in the video, and then we'll switch things out. But it ended up turning into more of like a seascape / coastal seashells, like just a whole bunch of things. I did take some jewelry. I took some things from my shop, which I'll be using in here. So we'll share that with you guys and go from there. So I don't even know what to do first. I think what we'll do is switch my binder over first. I'll tell you guys a general idea, and then we'll do a flip through at the end. So I don't have it set up. It looks like I do, but I really don't. I've got a whole bunch of goodness in here. Here, let's get this one out of here. So tons of things that kind of match. I was like, should I? Yeah, maybe we'll add this, see what that looks like. So number one, junk journaling. I printed a whole bunch of stuff from my printer. Anytime I mention these ships in a bottle, some of them are laminated. This is from DigitalWebArtCo. Okay, all the letters capitalized at the beginning letter. So DigitalWebArtCo. Okay. There's a nautical, like a folio thing that I made in here. And some of the nautical ephemera is from SSDigitalStudio, and I love some of those things like the pockets and stuff. Like this is, I believe this one here is from SSDigitalStudio. SSDigitalStudio, yeah. Okay. And then some of the other things are from CompassandInk. Yeah, CompassandInk. And then I printed some from PinkMonarchPrints, but I didn't use any of that in here today. And then some of my dashboards and my dividers are from CreativeSkyStudios, okay? And they're some of my favorite. CreativeSkyStudios. And then I did this folding folio thing at the back, which I'm not happy with. It's probably going to come out, and I'm going to redo it. But it was from DigitalMandragora. DigitalMandragora, okay? And then I've got some other stuff from IrrisistablePrints. It's like nautical stuff. And then I also did some junk journal ocean papers from PinkMonarchPrints, but I don't know if I used any. Okay, and then that was it. But I mean, that's a lot. So I'll list them all down below so you guys can check out any of them if you're interested in any of the prints. And then this one is Sail and Sea, I believe. It was Planners Anonymous. These are also Planners Anonymous. So these are printables from Coastal Escape, and that's the only reason I have these ahead of time. This is the one that goes with my binder. This is what I wanted it to kind of look like. And I'm probably going to take this one out and put one of these in, but I think this one goes best. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of little tidbits in here that I wanted to like just show you guys. Not sure if I'll use everything, but I'll take it out. This stuff I think will probably stay. So I do have two clips that I took from my shop. This one I kind of made. I had to break one apart in order to make it. So I've got two sea or stars that kind of match my planner setup, and then this, what is that? Not a squid? Yeah, probably a squid. Okay, and then I've got this one with another green star and then a ship wheel. So I think that will go really well. But this one I might have to attach to like a hole punched piece of paper or like acetate or something, so that I can, because this one's a lobster clasp. So if I put, what you can do if you want a hole punch right near an edge, or if you get like a separate piece of acetate, you can hole punch it right down here and have it dangling from the bottom or the top or the side. Okay, and then this one is attached to a paper clip. So I'll use those in today's setup. So what we've done here, I've made dividers. If you watched Marsha's video, because I know a lot of my followers do watch Marsha, so thank you guys for supporting both of us, because you guys are freaking awesome, and thank you, and we all love you. We love your support and the fact that you join us day after day and put up with our, you know, planner junk. I don't want to call it junk. I just said that because it was junk journaling, so I was trying to make it funny. I don't know how well it worked out. Anyway, these are my dividers that I made. So I don't know why I picked this shape, but I did. I picked it. I only have 5 tabs, okay? 5 divider tabs. This one has a pocket, and I put this little cute envelope in there. I don't currently have anything in the envelope. I did have these two things, but so yeah, I laminated these cards, and they're just going to be like decorative type things, like I'll, you know, paper clip to the side or something. Yeah, I'll show you all this stuff after. Okay, so for now, that's going to be divider number 1. I don't have it labeled. I'm just going to remember. So originally, before I forgot about my business section, oh, and that's a whole other story, but I'll talk to you guys about that in a sec. So first things first, I always have my goals first. That's just my preference. I like having goals. So this is going to be goals, okay? This one, isn't it pretty? They're so pretty. This one is schedule. Or actually, no, what was it? Because I do not have my schedule in here. Hold on. Goals, it should be schedule. Yeah, I don't know why my schedule isn't in that second one, but schedule is going to be second one. Okay, third one is going to be home. Oh yeah, this one wasn't even, that's right, so it was. This is schedule. Okay, this was just a divider, so I was going to keep my task cards in here. but I ended up putting this paper that I printed for like a note paper or something, but I can keep that in there, but I'm also going to keep my task cards in here. That's why I was just going to keep that in there as a pretty, you know, piece. So then I told you guys I am using my Agendio Inserts because this beautiful blue goes best with my binder this month. I have ideas for every month up until December of which binder I'll be using per month and what inserts I'll be using in that binder. So yeah, I've already planned that far ahead. And I'm excited about everything that I've decided on. But yeah, so these are Agendio Inserts. I printed these, I made these in April, and I'll be using them for July, and I think for December. And I think that's it. I really do like them. I kind of don't like how I broke this up because sometimes I've got a lot more personal tasks than I do business tasks. I wish instead of labeling them, I had just made them equal. I think that would have been better, but you know, hindsight's, it is what it is. So I'm probably going to start using this binder today because I've got, let's see, this started on Monday. So I might back plan, we'll see. Because it's got, I don't know if you guys are interested in flipping through these inserts. I'll quickly do a quick flip here. So how I designed them was I had the calendar to glance, then I had an index. So this is started from March that I planned in there. I've got July, so I've got the monthly review for the previous month. So I might do that, we'll see. Not in this video, but I might fill it out. And then I've got July. So here's my calendar. Everything that I knew ahead of time is on here. So birthdays, anniversaries. I put all like festivals. I put pagan festivals. And I put like Canada Day. I've got my budget recap, analytics, garbage days, and paydays and budget. So I thought that was kind of cool that you could customize it to that fashion. Then I've got my monthly goals. So I've got personal and business. And I only have room, I say top 5, but I only have room for 4 goals per month, which is kind of nice because then you can really focus. And then these are just action items of how you're going to accomplish those goals, okay? Then I've got lists for monthly tasks, personal and business. Then I've got a habit tracker, a notes page. I was going to track my weight on here, but then it never worked out. I have a wellness planner that's separate, a business brainstorm, a business schedule. So while I have a separate business section, which I think I'm going to maintain, I think the last time I used this, I put my business stuff on here as well. And I don't want to do that, I don't think. I like my business schedule, so I'm going to keep my business separate. But anyway, this is a schedule so that I can reference when I've got stuff going on, okay? My blogs, my stats, and then my monthly video list, probably in order. I personally don't like using an hourly setup, so I do it like this because for school, it worked better. For instance, AM, I would take my son to school, PM, I would pick him up, you know, PM, we would have supper. So I'm going to use it like that, I guess. See, right now, I don't really need that structure, but it's in the insert, so I'm not going to pull it out. And this little tag, it was again one of the inserts I printed. I hole punched it and then reinforced it because I did not laminate it. I probably should. If I make another one, I'll laminate it. But then what I did, I wanted it to be beachy themed. So I took this paper twine. I ordered it from Amazon. I'll link that below. And also this pretty blue ribbon. And I just tied them together. And I'm trying to make it look kind of beachy, right? So the light blue ribbon with this paper twine. And I think I'm going to use it as a bookmark. I don't know if I'll use it here. I might switch it to my business section. We'll see because I don't think I have room for a business section. So I have to like make room. Okay, so on the back of the weekly schedule, I've got a meal planning sheet with groceries, then my weekly dashboard. So I've got room for notes, stats for the week, weekly tasks, and then my weekly review. So I always have to come back to this on Sunday night. Sometimes I forget, not gonna lie. Okay, and then the days. And I wish I had made this in grid, but I made it lined. All right, so that's basically it, and that's every week repeating. And then at the very end of the inserts, if it has it on here, it might not. yeah, so I didn't include the last, like the 31, because that fell into the new month of August and I didn't want to use that in here. So we'll have to see. I might miss Monday because if I use new inserts for August that I'm planning on using, it won't have, oh no, well, it should have Monday because Monday is the start of a new week. No, Franklin inserts don't do that. They only start on the 1st of the month. So yeah, we'll have to see. I'll have to figure out something. Okay, so then I added my Teresa Collins stuff in here, which I don't need, but if I don't, I'm just gonna miss it because I love my Teresa Collins stuff. I do have my work stuff in here, but yeah, I really do like these. I've been loving how I set this up in my, like when I use my Franklin inserts. I glue these 2 pages together. I use this as my goals page, and then I use this as my personal and work task. I love that. It's like my favorite thing to do, but I just don't see myself using it right now. So as for my work schedule, I haven't decided whether I'll keep it in here because I could technically keep this tab here, right? And it still kind of points like, hey, here's July for your work. So I might. These are from Fancy Plans Co, by the way. I've got July set up here, which I never shared yet, but here it is. Okay. And then this would be like in the weekly video that I usually film. Okay, so tab number 3 would be, this is going to be my home section. So it has my cleaning, my meal stuff, I think my son's school stuff, which obviously I'll be taking out because he doesn't have school. So July and August is kind of like a summer planner. So I don't have even school in here. And which is why I thought that this was going to be, you know, fairly easy to do because I'm hoping I can downsize quite a bit. So yeah, so this would be home section. This is going to be personal, and I just haven't decided where I'm going to be putting my work stuff unless I put it all behind the schedule for work. That might make the most sense. Just put it under schedule and then put all of like the regular work stuff right behind it. That's probably what I'll do. Because you guys, I have an idea and I need to share it with you as soon as we're done talking about this. So yeah, personal section, and then the last section down here is notes and projects. So I do have note paper, but I'm probably not going to use this. This is graph or grid paper from the Agendio Inserts bundle that I made, but it doesn't really go with the planner. Okay, and then I had these random, like I've got this folder, I've got random stuff in here. So just look at these designs, aren't they pretty? Oh, and now I took these from my own stash. These are Michael cardstock paper. I took them because they went with the theme, but if I don't find use for them, I don't want to keep them in here because they'll just bulk up my planner, but they are so pretty. Okay, and then I also have another folder, like a pocket back here that you can tuck stuff into. And then this one I made specifically for the binder, so I will keep this one in for sure. This is, I basically took this paper and I burned the edges with an actual like lighter. I burned the edges and then I laminated it together. So it's a pocket that you can put stickers and stuff. And how you do that is you just laminate all of it together and you kiss cut around the edge that you want to have open. So, and kiss cut just means like fussy cut, if people have heard that, but you try to be very careful and you just cut one layer of the paper and not both layers. Otherwise that would be cut and it wouldn't look very good. Okay, so then I've got the back page lifter, which I'll probably need to keep. And then this is a little folder, but because I laminated it and didn't cut it straight, it doesn't look that great. So I've just got all these little pieces of paper in there, but I probably won't keep this. And I could make another tab, this one here. So I might do that. Then I've also got these dashboards that I made. So there's only 2 additional, but they were so pretty, so I thought I'd share them. Again, I don't think I need these. The more that you put in your planner, the more it gets bulked up, and I don't want to do that. So speaking of, I probably don't need all of those pockets either. I put this one in the divider itself just so it was cute. So again, as you guys can see, it's a completely different setup. I probably won't be using any of the Jane's Agenda in here, but I will use the Jane's Agenda when it comes in my compact. I just haven't received it yet, so I'll be setting up my compact a little differently for right now. Okay, so that's it. So what do you guys think? I'm going to start following my planning schedule now and determining what to do there. I think I'm going to pull this out, and I'm not going to keep, I don't know if I should just paper clip something in. I think it would be better if I just hole punched it. Just the hole punches, like they're so close to the girl, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so here's my classic punch, and I think I have this one in the middle, but I think I want it at the bottom. So I'm going to punch it as if I have it at the bottom. So that is punched. Okay, so I think I like that better than having it in the middle. I might find something up here to just, I don't know. I think that's fine. Or maybe I'll put my clip here. I don't know. Or what I could do, I was going to say I could put my planner charm here, but I like the idea of having this pocket because it's like a decoration type thing. So I'll leave it for now. Okay, so the other things that I have here, I just want to show you all the decoration things. I've got this ship. I've got a couple of these actually. Just got to find them. Here's another one. This is meant to be a bookmark and it goes in this pocket. So I'll see if I use this pocket. The pocket, I laminated it, but I just have to glue the parts here. So I just lift them up. I have to glue all the way around the corner and then put it somewhere. And then this would just slip right in like that. Okay. And then I do still have this too. It says, let the ocean waves, or let the ocean wash your worries away. And then I've also got all of these things. So these are quote cards from Planners Anonymous from Coastal Escape. They were also printables. I don't know if I'll actually use them. But they can go in that pocket too if I wanted to. And then I've got these two adhesive pockets from Cloth and Paper that I ordered. So I can put quote cards in there. And I've got some, I don't actually think any of these quote cards I picked would fit in there though. So these are all from Cloth and Paper, but they're like some of my favorite ones. And I like this one because it's off-white. It's not like bright white. So maybe this one I would put in. Here's another adhesive pocket, and then there's this one. So I might use this one because it'll actually fit. Or I could use this adhesive pocket for my task cards. I don't know. But that's what it would look like if I put it on somewhere. But you can, if you have something that's laminated, you can easily add an adhesive pocket and then you can pull it back up again. But you have to keep the backing piece. All right. So first section is my goal section, okay? So I'm going to start moving stuff over now. the month. So now review goals. I'm going to review goals from last month just on my cloth and paper. The way I have this set up, it's going to be a bit different because I don't like this in here. Hold on, I'm just going to pull this out. I'll just have to remember that my inbox is in here because that just adds bulk again and I don't like it there. It's going to be a bit different because I'm using my Agendio Inserts, so things are not the same. Like my inserts are set up like in an order, so I'll just do everything in order because I have like new goals, schedule calendar, master tasks, transfer previous tasks, and then a final flip through. So we'll go through and you guys will see me write all of my inserts out for like the month, the master tasks, my goal stuff, my work stuff, but review goals we'll just review for the previous month. So for June, this appointment, I haven't used this pen in forever, and hopefully it has enough ink, and hopefully I don't get ink all over myself. It was one of the things that happened last time I used it. So 6-month appointment got moved. I actually booked that for July, so I'll, I think I have it, yeah, 6-month Dr. DeChico, so it's already moved. Okay, last day of school was yesterday, so happy Father's Day we had. Change your routine. Yep, I've established this is what we're going to do. So the change of routine is I'm going to wake up like, you know, I'm going to let myself sleep in more. I'm not going to wake up at 5. If I want to wake up at 5 and I feel good about doing that, I will. But if not, I'm not going to pressure myself into doing that. I'm going to wake up when I want to wake up. And then I'm going to enjoy the day with my son and my daughter and my baby. We're going to go outside and have fun. And then I'm going to work throughout the day if I can get work done, right? So it's not going to have as much of a schedule. I don't have to go to pick up my son from school or drop him off anymore. And I'm just going to work when I can. And then I'm going to stay up later and start filming and working later at night. And then going to bed and then getting up or like, whatever, like, I don't know. My normal bedtime is I've always aimed for 10:30, 11 during the school year. So now I'm going to aim for like 1 o'clock. And then I'm going to go to bed by 1 and then sleep in till 7 or 8. So I think that's going to be really awesome. Okay. So July, we're planning for the month. I did not re-clean the Jeep or garage. I did not do the basement or the landing. Water intake I've been kind of feeling the last couple of weeks. And as far as Outlander goes, you guys, I've got 2 more days. I've been reading about an hour a day. I should get, let's see, 2 more days. I don't know if I'll actually finish in 2 more days. Let's see. I've only got a handful of pages left, like only like that much. So we'll see, maybe. I mean, it depends. The last little bit of the book has been really, really good. So maybe, but I'm not quite done yet. Okay, but we'll see. So overall, I haven't done bad. The only reason I haven't been able to do the basement or the landing is because my husband's never home, right? He's working night shift and he's only got 1 day off on Sunday, and that hardly gives us any time to do anything. So anyway, so looking at my new goals, this will kind of help me prepare for when I start writing them out on the new sheets. So specifically for July, these are all of the things going on. So Red Deer trip, we'll be leaving. We're actually leaving on the 30th or the 1st. Wait, the 1st? I put the 30th to the 2nd. We'll be coming home on the 3rd. So this is going to change. I can't use whiteout with this pen. But this number is changing from the 1st to the 3rd. The 6th, I have my son's 6th month and then my doctor's appointment. The 14th, I've got his immunizations. The 13th is my son's grandpa's birthday. The 15th is my husband's sister's birthday. And then we also are going to the farm to celebrate like a family get-together. It was supposed to be for Baba's birthday because her birthday was like July 2nd, but she passed away in June, okay, this month. So we'll also be doing K-Days. K-Days opens on the 21st. So I'll just put the 21st to the 31st. Cut back on food spending. That's a goal. Designate tasks more often if I can. I want to get together with my friend. I want to call her. It's going to go on my Compass card. I want to start getting together with her. and then the bedroom floor. So I want to, I guess, do a project sheet. So write ideas. So I'll do a project at the back of my sections here. Buy supplies if we need any, like underlay, and then book date for somebody to babysit so we can finish our bedroom floor. Okay, and then I haven't determined the books. I did just buy a new book. It was Priory of the Orange Tree. I'll link that below if you guys want to check it out. Haven't read it yet. I don't know how good it is, but I have a friend who loves to read, and she was reading it like last year. So okay, so overall, bedroom floor, that's one of the main goals this month. Transfer doctor's notes to July. So I've got notes in my June inserts I need to transfer to over here. Reassess for sinking funds and budget. When I do my sinking funds, so today's only Wednesday that I'm filming this, but when I do my bills tomorrow, I've got, I'm going to start putting sinking funds in my account because I've got this one bank account that does like the super good interest. So I'm going to reassess everything and just look at where we're standing. Work on the basement landing, Chad's out of the basement, relabel containers, go through them. It's still going to be a thing, and continue, like, see if I can get the vacuum out there to clean my Jeep and sweep the garage. Okay, and then these are just general things I want to do. Reading in the sun, more sleep, work out. Really want to start doing that. Working on my Tarot for Transformation, my Human Design Workbook, my Commonplace book, start listening to podcasts and stuff to take notes, adjust to summer routine, swimming Sundays, and karaoke. Speaking of karaoke, we are going day after tomorrow. I am so excited. Okay, so that was new review goals, and we're going to transfer some of those goals to my monthly sheets. So I've already finished my work schedule, so I'm not going to touch that. I'm just going to pull out the sheets that will be for the month, okay? So the calendar, the monthly goals, the monthly tasks, of course. So the biz brainstorm, the biz schedule, and the week I will leave for the week, okay? So this part here, and then we'll fill this out, and then we'll come back and talk about it once I've finished. Alright guys, so that is it for this setup, I guess. It's kind of weird because I'm not used to these inserts. I like using my Franklin Covey inserts, but I feel guilty. So there's two reasons basically why I'm using these. I feel guilty because I paid for them, I bought them, and I'm like, oh, I should really use them. And the second reason is because they do actually go well with this setup. So I was like, you know what? I do need to use them. So that's why. That's mostly the reason. Right here. All right. So we're going to quickly talk about some of these things. I did take this from my goals. So I put the main goals here. I put my appointments on here from what I know right now. I mean, I'm sure it's going to change, right? Like, I've got Red Deer on here. I've got Drive Home from Red Deer, Dr. DeChico. I've got my immunization, our family farm day. K-days start here. They end on the 31st. I haven't filled in any of this information yet. I've got important reminders, notes, and then for next month. I don't have a quote yet. I have one, but I can't remember where I put it, so I need to fill that in. Our main goals, the bedroom flooring, sinking funds, I need to reevaluate, get together with my friend Tressa, and designate tasks. So by that I just mean to lessen my stress. I want to start getting my son a little bit more involved with maybe not necessarily the house cleaning, but like doing more chores, right? So he's a bit more responsible, a little bit more of that stuff. And actually, one thing I should put on here, one of my other goals that I didn't really add, but I should, is, let's see if I have room under personal. Of course I don't. So I'm going to add it right below here, is focusing on my journaling. So tarot for transformation is a big one. Okay. And then human design is another big one because I really want to start doing that. And then another one is kind of getting into more spiritual stuff, like doing more tarot and stuff. Like I actually bought these tarot dice. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but I'll show you what they look like. There was actually a set of 6. But the reason why I bought them, like I'm interested in divination, which is basically kind of like, without going into extreme, like not complicating matters, but kind of like foreseeing future events or explaining stuff. I don't know, explaining stuff that's kind of vague. But anyway, these are the dice. Like, aren't they beautiful? So there's also a clear set of rose quartz colors, like rose quartz and quartz, but these ones caught my eye. So anyway, I want to try these out and see. Like, I don't actually have instructions with them. Like, they didn't come with instructions, so I'm gonna have to look online and see what that says on there. But yeah, they're so pretty. Like, I'll link them down below if you guys want to check it out. So anyway, I have them on my little altar setup because it's just adorable. So the other thing was listening to podcasts, okay, and making notes for my commonplace book. So I also make notes in there if I'm reading a book and I write, like, I see a quote that I want to write down, it goes in my commonplace book. And also any videos I watch on YouTube that I find are interesting and I want to take notes on them. I think there was something else I wanted to add there. I'm just going to put spirituality because, for lack of something more substantial. Okay, because I really want to focus on that more. Oh yeah, and actually reading. So, like, of course you guys know I read, but reading spiritual books. So there's a couple that I have in my Amazon cart that I really want to get into. A couple about astrology, so they're not necessarily spiritual, but how they relate to the spiritual world. I want to focus on that, and I need to buy them first. I've just been like waiting to see whether I can afford them. And then for business goals, so August planner setup. Again, it's a big to do. Like, this setup, I've reduced my planner, you guys, but just the thought process that goes into it. So August, again, I don't have any school stuff. I can keep my planner exactly the way it is, but I'm going to do a pink setup. So that should be interesting. But yeah, it'll be pink in a pink binder, I think. I'm really kind of loving this pastel look right now. Like it's really nice. Love it. Okay, so 4 new sticker designs. So I need to set a goal for myself when it comes to stickers because I don't do well. That is the one thing about running a sticker shop. You need to constantly make new designs, and I haven't focused on that for months now. So there's my goal. 4 new sticker designs at least for the month of July. Website update. I have not focused on that either. So if I get those 2 things done, I will feel so good. And guess what? I miss having a bullet journal, you guys. I really do. So I was thinking, instead of having a business section in my planner, I was thinking, what if I created a business bullet journal where it's just my business stuff and I can track it in my bullet journal. So it's a project I'm going to start making notes on. I'm actually going to do that as a project. So let's write it here, write out, bless you, project notes for business bujo. So all of the sections I want, what do I want to include, what I don't want to include, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to write that in my project section back here. As for monthly tasks, I haven't actually filled the page, which is crazy. So I've added a couple of new ones on here. I want to clean my desk drawers. I basically have tons of paper stacked in my desk drawers, and I could probably refill my premium 32 paper in my, like I have like a paper caddy right beside me. Like here's my planner right to my left here at the top beside my computer. I have like this paper organizer where I have all my sticker paper, but I also have a spot for my printer paper, regular printer paper, and then my HP Premium 32 paper, which is the stuff I use all of my inserts on. And that is 32 pound paper, so I can't remember what GSM it is, but is it 120? I want to say. Okay, so anyway, I've got room for that, and I've got all these paper packs in my drawers, and I just want to go through and organize, see if there's stuff I can get rid of, especially my drawer to my right where it used to be my go-to pen drawer. Now it's turned into this like junk drawer with hand cream and gum and candy and just like random stuff like Kleenex. So yeah, I'm going to definitely go through that. That's going to be a big one. I also have organized pantry and microwave shelf. I want to start like a labeling system. So right now on my microwave shelf, I've got cereal in there. I've got, oh gosh, like my baby's food. And I want to get like those organizers in my pantry and just start maybe labeling stuff. I don't know. I think if I label stuff, it'll like help everybody else remember where things go, because I'm always reorganizing it, right? So it just doesn't stay organized. It just gets messy after a while because it's never organized. So I want to buy some type of containers and put all of the snacks in like separate containers, maybe get some glass containers and just kind of like build up my stash slowly, not buy everything at once, because I find it's just easier to work on it slowly. So yeah, so then I have to, we want to buy a window air conditioner because the air conditioner we have is not working well. Payback Ron, so that's Chad's dad, for the garage motor, the garage door opener. Did I put fix it? Yeah, fix it. So right now it's backwards. So they put it in backwards, like the sensors, meaning that if the garage door is going up, if you run through, instead of stopping, like for a safety feature, instead of stopping or going up, or staying, like remaining going up, it comes down. So one day my daughter ran through, and I learned the hard way. She ran through and it started coming down on her, and I panicked and I made sure she stayed outside the garage. So I need to get Chad to work on that, but it's just a matter of time, I guess, right? So he just never has time. But it's kind of important because if my daughter forgets and runs through again, she might get crushed by the garage door. So it's kind of important, and I kind of need him to work on it. And the last time I asked him, he was like, well, it's going to take a couple hours. I don't have time. So that's kind of a frustration point. But anyway, I mean, I would do it if I could, but I didn't install it, so I don't really know how it works. Regular stuff, June budget close. I need to weed the garden again, work on August budget. Just a couple of the same things I've had hanging from month to month. And then for work, this is all I have so far. But then I'll also put that ideas for work bujo. That's just an idea because I find that like right now, while my schedule is, my binder is not that full and it's quite compact and it's quite nice, I find, ooh, my rings aren't closing very well. What's going on here? This ring, oh, there we go. It wasn't quite closed there. I find that this this binder is fine, but as soon as I hit September again, when things start to get busy and I have my son's school stuff and just extra stuff in my planner, I don't have a lot of room. And if it's in a bullet journal, I can have my planner open beside me and then just kind of compare dates and stuff right next to my planner. So I think that might be more doable. And then it's like a small book and I can just have it open while I'm doing my work. And I can use it for notes and stuff like that too. So I think it'll just be easier for me. So yeah, so I think that was basically it. I have my business schedule. I did not do a business brainstorm here just because it's just too much to write out right now. I put my videos, I know for sure, on this column here with the dates, so I can check them off as I finish them or have them posted. I've got my blogs here, and then these are things I don't have specific dates for. So all of my sub boxes, and then in case there's a haul, right? I haven't written anything in, but I've got room. Hey guys, so I had just filmed, well, not just, I guess I finished filming this setup for the month of July, and I realized I hated it. So I didn't hate the actual setup. I like the dividers still. I like what I did here. The part that I hated were the inserts. So now, while I love the color, that the color matched, the only two inserts available other than the Agendio inserts that I had are the blooms and the 7 habits. So I asked my daughter which ones looked better, and yes, she's 3, and yes, her favorite color is pink, but she said the blooms. Okay, so I will be changing everything again, and I'm going back to my Teresa Collins weeklies, because the whole point of this, you guys, was that basically so I could use my Coastal Escape stickers that are going to be coming in like 2 more days. I wanted to decorate here with those stickers, and like because this whole like binder is based on those like sea and ocean themes, right? So that was what I was going to do there. And unfortunately, blooms doesn't match. It's like pink. If it was like the white flowers, I could probably get away with it. But yeah, it's pink. But you know what? It is better than nothing. And I personally prefer writing on these inserts far more than the other ones. I know it's such a waste, but I don't like them. Okay, so just be forewarned if you're looking into Agendio. So I also switched my pen. I do not want to use my TWSBI fountain pen for inserts. It is a medium nib, and I'll use it for my Hobonichi because surprisingly it still doesn't bleed through. If I was to use a fountain pen at all in here, I would use this one so it would match. This is actually my Pilot Kakuno. It works really, really well, but currently I have forest green ink in here to write in my Hobonichi, so I won't use it right now. I find that, well, I haven't tried a fine point nib or an extra fine, but I find that I just like using a regular pen in my planner. I don't know. It's just, I have been using this one. This is a Tanko. This is an Energel Cleana. I saw it around, but I got the blue one to match my planner. But I also have this one. It's called a Cozy, and it kind of also matches. It's kind of like a blue-gray, greeny color, but this kind of matches a little bit better, I guess. So that's what we're going to do for now. Because honestly, guys, I know I changed my mind a bazillion times, but I can't help it. I just wasn't happy. And if I'm not happy in my planner, it's just not going to work for me. So what we're going to do, I do have 2 inserts in here. So now remember, I am keeping my business stuff because I took out all of my dividers and stuff. My business stuff is still falling under this Teresa Collins tab. I glued those together so when I open it up, it comes right to the month. Okay, and then so I have all of my weeks in here. And then at the back, I have my second, like I bought just a monthly set of blooms. And then this was for my numbers. So I'm going to put my stats in here. And my money that I make from my my basically YouTube, but any affiliate money that I make as well. So now a big thing with that is also going to change. So I'm going to do a bullet journal that is just work stuff, because let me show you. From this point back here to the Teresa Collins tab, that's the amount of stuff, which is quite a big chunk, that would come out. So oops, if I was to take this out right now, I'll show you what it looks like. Look how much room I have. I've got like an inch of room on the right side of that ring, and that's how much I would downsize for summer. So I'm going to put all of this information into a bullet journal, and I am going to start working on it right away. So I might very well have that set up and ready to go for this month, for July, because as soon as an idea crosses my mind, I want to try it. And if I hate it, I can basically take this bundle of information and just pop it right back into my planner like that, right? So it's not like if I hate that, then it's not like I simply can't just change back, because I can. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys that and talk a little bit about it, because yeah, I'm missing my bullet journal. I think that's why I want to do it. I'm also gonna snip these so that I can pop it in and out. But yeah, I'm definitely missing my bullet journal, but I'm not willing to let go of my Franklin planner. I can't imagine that I would ever want to do that. So for now, bullet journal stuff will be work stuff, and then this will be my main planner. So because I'm using, like, back to the Bloom's inserts, day on 2 page, this will be my month. I'll still set up I'm going to set it up exactly as I had last month. So I'm going to go ahead, write all of this stuff out again, and then I'll put all of my to-dos on this list. And then again, I'll be using the notes pages as I go through my daily, like my day. So if I have notes about work, I'll put them here. This will be like my main work planner. And then I can transfer the information, anything that I come across during the day, I can transfer the information from here back to my bullet journal. So for instance, if I'm outside or something, I'll probably take this planner, because all of my schedule for home and work will still be in here. I'm not sure if I'll continue that though, but I've already done my work schedule for July. I just don't know if I love it and I continue doing it for August, September, etc. I don't know if I'd have my work schedule intertwined. I would basically have this planner, and then I'd also have my my bullet journal for work. So yeah, so let's try that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and fill out everything that now I have to refill out again. But again, I'm gonna speed this part up. So what I'm going to do with this calendar, like I usually do, is glue it. And I will not be decorating right now, because I want to wait to get my inserts. So that's the thing, is I would prefer to use this calendar. I've already glued it, but I would prefer to use this. I wonder if this glue rubs off. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I completely forgot that I do want to decorate with Coastal Escape, right? So I'm going to save this calendar. I'll decorate it with Coastal Escape stickers. I'm going to fill this out. So you guys have already seen all this information. I'm basically going to copy the information that I had from the inserts I already filled out earlier. And I don't know if you guys want to still see that. I'm not sure, because it depends how long the video is. If the video is too long, I'll cut that part out, and then you guys will just see this one instead. So I won't have this decorated, but I'll put in all the information that is necessary. I'm going to use my dot markers, and I will be using my pastel blue just to keep it nice and pretty and simple. So pastel blue for important things going on. And honestly, I'm not even sure. Yeah, I guess I still need to include like work and or garbage days and stuff like that. And then I'll just put my list, and that'll be it. So okay, I think I have a little bit of glue left on here, but it rubs off really easy. I'm so glad I could salvage it like that. Okay, here we go. Alright guys, I'm all done. So what I decided to do was still put my work goals on here because again I don't know exactly when I'll be finishing everything. So when I plan for the week tomorrow, you will see that I have set up in here. Need to figure out where things go, and I will be getting my Planners Anonymous Coastal Escape set on Friday. So I will go ahead and I'll probably add stickers to this, and who knows, maybe what I'll do is I'll film it and then like I'll just do a reel on Instagram or something, and if I do that you guys will see it if you are on my Instagram channel. You guys can see my handle on the screen. I'll link it, I'll put it on there for you. And yeah, so this part isn't all decorative except for the dot. I love this blue dot marker. It's so light. It does kind of bleed through if you're really hard with it. Like if you press along and leave it for a while, it becomes really dark. Here's my monthly action list, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for checking this out, and we'll continue on through the rest of the video. Alright, so that is it for this setup, you guys. So what I'm going to do now is a quick flip through so you guys can see, because this video is already long enough. So, and I'm not really going to talk about it, we'll just kind of flip through because you can see all the pretties. I am going to move this ollie clip though, because it's kind of bugging me. So we're going to move it over here. There. Okay. There we go. So what do you think? I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions. I think it's pretty darn nice, but then again I'm biased because I set it up and I love it.
How big is your love? Tell me, how high is your patience? Can I be saved? I wanna catch the wave.
So yeah, I've got room to put some stickers in here yet. We're not completely full, and I think I did a pretty good job. So you guys, tell me what you think. If you liked it, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe. Click on that bell button, and I will see you guys in the compact setup. Bye-bye.